I was real thirsty. Let's be clear. That's crazy. And he showed me why you don't prejudge people. But baby, when I seen them friends, it was just like, we all about accountability over here, baby. I did it to myself. You feel me? What's up, y'all? Y'all know I have not done a story time in forever.
Forever.
But I'm trying to be consistent with my content, so I was like, let me just go ahead and drop a story time. And I wanted to try Snoop Dogg's wine. I'll have to get the corkscrew in a minute. Okay. Okay, and it's called Counting Crimes, Cali Red. Okay, so it is red wine. So I'm gonna pour me a little bit. Okay, it's an acquired taste. Before I do my makeup, I'm gonna put me on a mask under my eye. I've been working a lot, y'all. That's why y'all haven't been seeing a lot of content from me. So I'm gonna put on that 24 Gold Collagen. It helps to remove fine lines and face puffiness. My eyes stay puffy in the morning when I wake up, and I hate that for myself. Like, I really do. So I'm about to put these on, and we about to get into the story time because I know y'all be hearing about people getting rejected, and I don't know if it's a thing, but some people don't believe that women get rejected, like, and we do. Me, myself, let's see, am I putting this on right, y'all? Hold on. Me, myself, I was rejected. How long it say? I think it say 15 to 20 minutes, but we're not gonna leave it up there that long because I gotta do my makeup, baby. We're gonna leave it up there for at least 15. At least 15. Okay. Okay, boom, they're on. They're on. All right, let's get into the tea because, oh yeah, and I'm gonna be eating some sushi too, y'all. I didn't eat today. I don't know if y'all like sushi. I love sushi. Sushi is, I don't know, a lifestyle, I'll say. But I just got like Vegas rolls, the winter roll, and I got like a dumpling. And I got sauce too. So let me open this sauce. Let's get into the story time. So, and it's crazy because this happened recently. So recently I was rejected. Recently I was rejected. Who likes to get rejected? Nobody. But let me get into the story time, y'all. We're gonna call him, and this is what the dumpling looks like. Let me think of a name. Okay. I wasn't gonna tell the story time, but y'all know that I'm very raw on my channel, and I like to keep it real. So, once upon a time when I was dating, recently, I met this dude. We're gonna call him Sean. And I met him at the club. In the club, we all fam. So I met him at the club, right? And the first time I met him, you know, whenever you're talking to people, you ask for information. You be trying to find out what I do. I don't know what y'all do, but I do. So, basically I asked him, was he single? Because he came up to me. He came up to me. We're going to start there. He came up to me. I didn't come up to him. I saw him. He was handsome. He had the fronts in, long dreads, slim, handsome guy. So, he approached me. I was like, hey, what's up? I'm saying, you single? Because, I don't give my number out. I usually give my Instagram out. I believe I gave him my Instagram. But no, I gave him my phone number first. So first he was like, Yeah, he's single. But he only been single for 3 months. And to me, I'm just like, that's a red flag. Because 3 months, that's like very soon. Like, go get your girl back. What you doing over here? Why you outside? But yeah, so in the beginning, I can take accountability and say I was very judgmental because I was like, 3 months out, you fresh. I was like, you fresh out, like you fresh out, and he was like, no, it's not like that or whatever. So we started vibing and everything. We were after we met in the club, we were like talking on the phone, FaceTiming, like everything was going good, y'all. Like everything was perfect. We were we even went out a couple times together. And he was a handsome guy, and I thought that he was genuine with what he was saying. He wanted to get to know me and stuff. So initially, I blocked him. I ain't gonna lie. So let me back up. So prior to us hanging out with each other, I blocked him because I was like, no, he's probably still involved with his girl or whatever. And people be lying. So I was like, block. I blocked him. So when I went to the club again the next time, same spot that I be going to, and he was there. And I was like, hey, and we hadn't talked or whatever. He said he been trying to text me. He couldn't get me or whatever. And I was like, because I blocked you. And he was like, you blocked me? And so he looked at me like, dang, you blocked me or whatever. So, yeah, I did. I blocked him. I blocked him. So, after all of that happened, I was feeling bad, y'all. Like, I felt bad. And he was looking real good that night. And I don't know if I was like just lusting, but he was looking real nice to me, you know what I'm saying? When he smiled at me with his friends, I was like, yeah, let me try to fix this. So we exchanged numbers for a second time. And that second time, y'all, I shouldn't have. Once you block somebody, keep them blocked. Don't backtrack. And that's where I messed up at. I messed up. I backtracked. Because it's about to be a plot twist. So I backtracked, got his number. We started talking. Like, we were talking heavy. We started hanging out heavy. And the one time that we did hang out, the area that he stays at, I had got a flat tire that night after we went out. So he had cashed out me money to get my tire fixed. I was like, oh, he's really sweet or whatever. Because most people, they'd be like, that's your, whatever. He didn't have to do that. So, because I was going to get a tire anyway. But he sent me money to get my tire fixed or whatever. And I'm gonna drop the clip right here, so y'all believe me, I'm not just making up stuff. So I'm gonna drop the clip right here of him dropping the money for me to get my tire fixed. So he cashed out me that, and I told him I appreciate it or whatever. Mind you, when we were talking within our conversation and stuff like that, he would say little stuff like, I was thinking about you, and like little sweet little stuff or whatever. So, I was eating that up. I was like, I was thinking about you too, blah, 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 whatever. And he was like, yeah, I'm really trying to get to know you. You seem like you're a really good person, da, 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 whatever. So he even showed his son to me on the phone. Now, I thought that was a little too soon because we only, mind you, the span of us talking was only within 8 days. Remember that. 8 days. Okay. So, boom. Fast forward. Right? Fast forward. Everything was working out good. We're talking, everything was communicating. He's big on communication. I'm big on communication. So a day or 2 or 3 went by and I didn't hear from him. So when I did hear from him, I was able to talk to him on the phone. I was asking what happened. I said, because you're not usually this distant. And he was like, he had dropped his phone and broke it at the pier when he was fishing. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy, your phone broke or whatever. And he was showing me pictures of, it's crazy because he was sending me pictures of him at the pier when he caught the fish or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. So it aligned and it made sense. It lined up with what he was saying. But in the back of my mind, I'm just like, I don't really think this nigga being honest. I don't think he being honest to me. But I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't think anything of it. And so like I said, we started pick back up talking again. Everything was going good. He even was on the phone with me, and then a call dropped a couple of times. He was like, yeah, my phone is still cracked up and broken or whatever, but I'm gonna call you back. I'm about to run these plays and be out with my homeboys or whatever. And I was like, okay. Mind you, that was the first day I had talked to him after 2-3 days. So I'm texting him, like every day we text. We literally text, good morning, like, you know, what's he doing? Like, what you doing this weekend? And that particular weekend I wanted to see him. And y'all, it went like 8 hours went by, then 12, then a whole day, then 2 days, then 3 days. And I'm reaching out to him. I'm like texting him. I'm like, Ashley, like, don't be all thirsty and stuff like this. But I'm not used to people not saying what they mean. Like, if you don't want to talk to me, my thing is, if you don't want to talk to me, tell me you don't want to talk to me, and I can move around real quickly. Like, it's never been a problem for me to move around. So this man, oh yeah, I'm trying to think. And he sent me money again. I'm trying to remember what he sent me money for. I'm gonna put the clips in here too. We were like literally, he literally liked me and I literally liked him. And then like the pattern just switched. It's like a light just switched, and he just started acting funny and distant. And I'm just like, maybe he got back with his baby mama, or maybe he wants to be back with her, or whatever. But when I tell you, my ego was hurt, my feelings was hurt, because I'm just like, dang, you could have told me, like, if you don't route me no more, or you don't want to talk to me no more. He just literally disappeared into thin air. Like, from that day that I talked to him on the phone, when he told me he broke his phone at the pier, I didn't hear from this man no more. He didn't tell me nothing else. I didn't hear from him. I didn't get a text. I didn't get a call. And the thing about it, nobody owes you anything. They don't owe you anything. He didn't owe me to call me to tell me what happened or anything. But I just thought that from us having a conversation that he would reach out, tell me something, instead of me just assuming, because I'm not the type to assume. I'm going to ask questions. I was at the gas station getting gas, and this other dude was trying to talk to me. And I told him I was on my way to the gas station, and he heard guys in the background, and he was like, who's that? And I was like, I don't know, this dude trying to talk to me or whatever. And he was like, it's too late. So he sent me some money again. He had cash at me when I was at the because I was about to get gas. He had cash at me. He was like, you know, you spoken for or whatever. And to me, I thought shit like that was cute or whatever. Like, that don't necessarily mean like the person rock with you. He did a whole bunch of talking and I fell for it. Let's just be clear. He did a whole bunch of talking and I fell for it. Like, and I feel like, because my lover girl in me was like, maybe he is a good guy. Maybe he is the one that you need to talk to. But he wasn't. It's sad now that I think about it. Because who wants to get rejected? Anyway. So. Let me take these off now, y'all. It's been 15 minutes. So, like I said before, I really like this guy. I did not think it was going to go left like that. And I always think positive too when I be talking to people. I don't think like they're going to stop talking to me or whatever. But he live cut me off like without letting me know anything. And that's the thing. He don't owe me nothing. Like, he don't owe me anything. I just didn't think that I didn't think I was going to get cut off. Should I think like that? No, you should never think that you're not going to get cut off. I never thought I was too good to get cut off. Let's be clear. I don't think like that, but I was just like, damn. And then I feel like the one time he got distant, he didn't come back from that. Because mind you, we was up in the clubs and different places, and you know, we were holding hands. Like, it didn't fit the whole thing. But I think after I had blocked him the first time, he was like, yeah, I got her ass. And I feel like he thought like, yeah, I got her wrapped around my finger, so I'm about to do her dirty. And I believe that's what he did. But y'all, I'm sorry for ranting. But yeah, like I said before, that hurt my feelings though. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even pretend like it didn't hurt my feelings. My feelings was hurt a while about him. I think because when you genuinely like a person and you're going in and you're genuine about it, then you can't help how you feel as far as like, you know what I'm saying? I'm genuine about it, so I didn't think that he was gonna be disingenuous. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I just thought that everything was gonna work out. That's just my mindset, or was my mindset when I was talking to him, because he didn't. And the thing about it, he wasn't active when he was around me, because like I said, we spent a little bit of time together, not a lot of time together, but he didn't give me no reason to believe, like, or he didn't show any reason that he was gonna cut me off. But baby, he was not playing with me. And just don't have the mindset that people can't cut you off. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, I thought I was being nice to him. I wasn't disrespectful to him or anything like that. I really felt like he was a sweetheart. To me, he was a sweetheart. Yeah. And I never had to worry about, like, with him, I never had to worry about, like, paying anything when I'm out or needing anything, like a drink, or like we're out and about. But yeah, like, I feel like, and I'm here to take accountability, because I feel like where I messed up at is, like, first prejudging him before I even knew him. Like, I prejudged him, and he showed me why you don't prejudge people. So it's basically, I feel like, I don't want to say it was a game to him, but maybe it was, because he it's like, after I got his number back the second time, the first time I should have left it alone, because he heard everything I said when I was like, you know, you need to try to win your family back, or try to get your family back, da-da-da, like, what are you doing out here? You know what I'm saying? And it's only been a couple of months. And then when I had seen him again in the club, looking good, my ass wanted his number back. After I had basically talked down about the situation or whatever. So it's kind of like, got your ass. That's basically what it is. That's basically what it gave. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, he got me real close to him. Like, we were going out doing stuff. Like, he got me really liking him. Because at first I was like, like, I'm not about to be talking to you, whatever. Or you fresh out because you only been single 3 months. I say fresh out, you know what I'm saying? Because that is pretty fresh to be, like, in a dating market. But, you know, everybody has a different story. I had no right, basically, prejudging this man, and I didn't know his situation or whatever. But yeah, so basically, it's like I got my karma in the same time frame. Mind you, this all happened in a span of like 8 days. I literally talked for this man for a week and a day. It's like he had me wrapped just like this, and then he just, like that. No lie, I'm not playing. Like, he was not playing. He cut me off like this. He cut me off. Can't be mad. Can't be mad. And the thing about it, I've done that before to somebody. So it's like, it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. Like, it's not fun at all. Like, you know, like, you the type that, I don't know, block people for any little thing, or you're like a type of person who's a self-sabotage person, and you're always thinking about something negative before they even, like, can show you who they really are. Like, I feel like that's how I carried the situation with him before I even knew him. So I feel like, since I prejudged him in the beginning, and I don't want to say act like I was too good, but I initially judged him. However, when I gave him my phone number, it was like fair game to him, because it was just like, I'm about to show her. And that's exactly what he did. So I say that to say, you know, when you're dating and stuff like that, you really have to be mindful of what you say to people, like, when you're meeting them. And not only that, like, you got to be mindful of people's situation, because you don't know what they're going through, or you don't know where their mind is at. Like, his intentions initially may have been really good, but I probably changed his intentions when I blocked him. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I blocked him, he probably was like, oh, okay, so she blocked me, but she want my number back. Okay, bet. I'm going to give her my number, and then I'm going to show her something. My feelings was hurt. It took me a while, and this may sound crazy because I feel like, I don't know if people do this, but you know how people be like, you have your mind made up like before you start talking to a person, if you can see them, you can see yourself with them or whatever. Yeah, he was so sweet. I thought I could see myself with him. I really did. And yeah, I thought I could see myself with him. So I feel like I had attached my emotions to that feeling. And that's why, yeah, I feel like I attached myself to that emotion. And that's why I was like, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. And then one thing that stuck out to me, he was like, "You ain't even give me his." When I gave him my phone number the first time, he was like, "You didn't even give me a chance. You didn't even give me a chance." So that's what stuck with me too. When he was like, "You didn't give me a chance." So I think that's why I gave him my. That's why we exchanged numbers again, because he was like, "You didn't give me a chance." You know what I'm saying, to take you out. Da 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 da. And the thing about it is, I wasn't trying to be in a relationship with him right away. That wasn't. Those were not my intentions. My intentions was literally, I was literally trying to get to know this man. Like, I was literally trying to get to know him. I was not trying to be his girl right away. I was trying to get to know him. But things that he said and things like the way he would talk to me, you would think that like he was, I guess, serious about getting to know me. But I think that was all in like his plan, just to reel me in, chew me up and spit me out, if that makes sense. And the thing about it, I can't be mad about it, because I did it to myself. Like, we all about accountability over here, baby. I did it to myself, you feel me? And I'm not going to say this is just a man thing, you know what I'm saying? Because us women, we do it too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to start off, and I started off wrong. I didn't have to start off by blocking him. I have blocked the hell out of his ass. And he said he was reaching out to me. The dating world is still trash. The dating world is definitely still trash. Nothing has changed about it that I see. Nothing has changed about it. But I try to stay positive with everything that's going on in the dating world. I'll try to stay positive. I want to contour a little bit. I want to stay positive, y'all, even though the dating world sucks. Because like I said, I'm a lover girl, so it never gave, I'm giving up on love. Like, I'm not giving up on love. No matter what I go through, I just take everything as a, and that's the thing. We have, as humans, we have to take things as they are. Like, it was an experience. So my ego was hurt. It's just being honest. You know what I'm saying? He humbled me real quick. And sometimes you need that. Now, do I not still feel like I'm that girl? Yeah, I still feel like I'm that girl. But I'm just saying, like, after that had happened, my feelings were hurt for a little bit. I was just like, dang, I was taken back. Like, dang, he did that to me? It was hard for me to believe. And I'm not saying it on no cocky type stuff. Like, it was hard for me to believe. But it's just like, wow, like, and that was not my first rejection in life. Like, I've been rejected before. But I was real thirsty. Let's be clear. I was thirsty as hell. I was thirsty as hell, and that's what you get. Like, I was really thirsty. Look, we keeping it honest over here. I can be honest with myself. In that situation, I was thirsty. Like, I really was. I was thirsty. I learned my lesson. If it was a lesson in it, everything is a lesson and an experience. So it's like, I definitely learned my lesson. As far as dating, it's just like, I don't know, sharing my story times with y'all is very like intimate. Like it's very intimate because I don't have to share the stuff with y'all, but I like to for my supporters so that y'all can be aware of like, you know, the dating world, and not just the dating world, because some of my story times are not regarding dating, but a lot of them are. And I know a lot of people can relate in regards to that. But I don't know, y'all. Like, I just feel like just don't take your experiences that you experience with dating someone and project it onto another person. So, well, I'm a healed person as I'm dating, as I'm moving or maneuvering through the dating world. So I can say that. So it's like, just don't self-sabotage. That's all I can say. Like, that's my advice in this story. Like, this story time, just don't self-sabotage. Don't be prejudging people. That's what I did. That's where I messed up at. I got instant karma. And just still try to stay positive, even though like your feelings may have been hurt and stuff like that. And just don't take it out on everybody. Like, if you're gonna take it out on people, you feel that you're gonna take it on the next person, you do not need to be dating. You need to just like work on yourself, heal a little bit more. Because that's not how you need to carry it. And like I said, I'm a lover girl, so I'm gonna always be like a hopeless romantic as well. Like, I'm always gonna be thinking, you know, the positive, the utmost, like, for the person. You know, you gotta give people the benefit of the doubt. Girl, it don't be no doubt. I be giving them the benefit. Like, it's crazy. Like, I shouldn't be so, like... And then I keep my wall down enough so I can feel. Like, you know, people be like, oh, you got your wall up. I don't have my wall up. Because I wear my what they say? I wear my feelings on my sleeve. Or I wear my heart on my sleeve. There you go. I wear my heart on my sleeve. And I'm very vulnerable. So, like, when I'm getting to know a person, like, my guard is down enough to feel. It's not all the way down, but it's down enough to feel. And sometimes some people try to take advantage of that. They know that your guard is down or whatever. And yeah, like, it's just crazy. Well, I'm gonna be dropping more content. So definitely stay tuned. I'm trying to stay consistent. If you did not check out my last video, check out my life update vlog. I'm gonna put it right here. Check out my life update vlog. That was my last vlog I put out. And yeah, if y'all did enjoy the video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And for the new people here, or if you're not new, go ahead and turn on the post notification bell and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe as well, okay? I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.